Hello everybody, thank you for stopping by. To all of my returning subscribers, welcome. And to any of my new subscribers, welcome. Leave a comment or give me a like if you happen to like this video. And if you are a newcomer, I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe if you like this video. I have many more to come, and I'm excited about it. I've already filmed this once, actually twice. And both times my camera stopped for some reason. So I'm using another device. Hopefully this one will work. So what we're going to make this evening is this cute little folio or journal, or what I'm using it for is ephemera. I'm in a swap with Reach and Bella Crafts, and we're making botanical tags, and I wanted to send something to my partner who to put the tags in, and to send her a few little added goodies. So I went through my my inspiration book today. Well, actually, I've been tearing my inspirational book apart and putting it in a box, because Rach and Bella Crafts has had amazing collaborations with amazing artists, and I follow them, and I will grab paper off to my side and I will, quickly follow along, and I'll put this into my inspirational book, and I will date it, and I'll date the video and who the video is by and all of that. Well, I've been doing this since 2020, well, almost 2021. So the end of 2020 till now. So you can just imagine my books. They're huge and they make no sense. They do make a lot of sense, but it's just too much. And something like this, you can put in a box, and then you can, just put all the information on the inside, and you can make it out of copy paper, and then you have it. So anyway, this isn't the one that I have in my box. The one that I have in my box is not here. This is the one that I made, and I had to redo the video. So then I made this one, and I have to redo the video. So I'm going from here. So what you need to make this sweet little book is a piece of cardstock printed that measures by 7 inches. I think it's 7 inches. My notes. Where are my notes? They are right here. I wrote everything down. I've had a hard day, and I didn't want to make any mistakes. So my cover is 10 inches long by 7 inches deep. Okay, so what I did is I took my scoreboard, and if any of you need a new scoreboard like I did, I had a Martha Stewart scoreboard for 21 years, and Caterpillar Crease is my new scoreboard, and when you put it down, it doesn't move. Great scoreboard. The grooves are fabulous. It's got this little stylus on the inside so that you can, and the grooves are pretty deep, which is excellent. There is something else here. I don't remember what that does. I'll get back to you. The company contacted me and asked me if I would try it out. And I said yes, of course. And they didn't ask me to show it on YouTube or anything like that. I have the Caterpillar cutter, and it hasn't been working well at all. And my husband has been ordering parts for it, trying to fix it. We'll probably have to send it back. But in any event, it's still patent pending, and it was free. And of course, I said yes. And I love it. I absolutely love it, especially with my eyesight. I don't know if you can see this or not, but the numbers are very legible. So, and I have problems with my eyes, so it's very good. Anyway, so what we did, or what I did, you weren't here because my video wasn't playing. You take your 10-inch piece of cardstock and you place it on your board. You find your middle, which is 5 inches, obviously, and you score at a 1/2 inch. So 5.5 inches, you score here. And then 5 inches, you go over the 1/2 inch, so it's 4.5 inches, and you score here. So 1/2 inch on either side of your middle. And that will give you your spine. And your book gives you a 1-inch spine. And we'll just put this away for now until we need it again. And that will go on your rubber mat as well, very sturdy. So the next thing I did was I took my fabric tape, because I want this to last a long time. You don't have to do it if you don't want to, but not so much for the spine itself, although the spine does need to be sturdy, but we're going to make an accordion fold for the spine. So, but I still like the tape because it's fabric tape. It's medical tape. I use it all the time. And so I just put a piece on there. Now, my spine, I don't want that white showing. So I cut a little less than 1 inch to go in here. Now, because it's a little less than 1 inch, when I go to put my cover page on, I don't want to go right up to it because I don't want to impinge that fold. So I'm going to put down some washi tape before I glue that down. So I am just going to spread some glue. Here, because I'm going to be putting down some washi tape. So I'm going to go a little bit wider than that 1 inch. And I'm just going to spread that down there. It doesn't matter if you get it here or here because we're going to be gluing a front and a back cover inside. I hope you all had a great Easter. I did. It was very relaxing. I didn't feel well, so all I did was catch up on some videos and chat with friends. It was great. I'll just get a piece of paper towel here so I can just wipe my top off. My glue. And I'm using Fabri-Tac. It's my go-to glue. I use it for everything. And I'll just get my spatula here. It's just a mask silicone brush. And I don't ever have to worry about ruining my paintbrushes because the glue or ink or whatever I'm using to spread or play with, it comes right off. Any kind of glue. So I'm just going to spread that. While I wasn't filming, I already chose my washi tape. I got this from AliExpress about 2.5 years ago. And it came in these little boxes. And it was 99 cents. It was crazy. I got like every color. So, and it comes in several different widths. So before I put down my front and back cover and my spine, I'm going to put down some washi. If I can find an end. That. My nails are dirty. I was making some wonderful tea stained paper today. trying to get it off. I mean, I did. I washed my hands and I disinfected them, but so I put that there, and I'm going to put that right there. So it's actually, you know, it's there. It's on my spine, but because it's washi, it won't fold. You know how paper will do that. I mean, this washi tape is great, even though it's 2 years old. I always glue my washi tape just to, you know, just to be safe and make sure it's going to stay down. So I'll just trim this off. I don't have to worry about seeing any white when I go ahead and put down my pages, and you'll see why in a minute, because my pages can't go up to the fold either, because then it will bend. And let me find my 1 inch, and it's just a breadth from 1 inch. It's not exactly 1 inch because I didn't want to impinge my fold. And I'll put that down. I already glued it, so it's good to go. And it's not impinging at all on my fold. It's folding great. And like I said, it's a little bit inch. So that everything is nice and tight. And then I'm going to go ahead. I've chosen this for my inside cover. Okay? But I'm not going to put that down yet because we have work to do. So the first thing I'm going to do is I need to get paper. So it's for my spine. I think I'll use this. For my spine. And what we're going to do is I need to cut this down so that it's the same. I'm sorry, I'm going this way. I have to go this way because I need that length. Do is, well, that will look good. I think I'll go with that. No, I'm gonna go with this. It doesn't matter. I can figure it out in a minute. Is, let me just get a pencil because I need to cut this off before we make our spine. And it's going to be an accordion spine, and it's very simple. So I'm going to make my little mark there and a mark there, and then just cut right on the inside of that with my cutter because I can't cut a straight line to save my life. I'm going to cut right because I cut right, I marked it right at that bottom. So as you can see, I cut right inside the lines. And I'm going to save that. And then I need to get back up my wonderful new scoreboard. To the side. So now what you have is a piece of paper that is 6.5 inches or 6 3/4 inches long. Doesn't matter how long it is. As long as it's, yeah, you want it that long. So we actually go this way. Yeah. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take your score tool. You're going to score at 1 inch, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then you're going to flip it. You're going to score it at a half, and half, and then again at a half, and again at a half, and again at a half. So on this side you score at 1 inch, and when you flip it you score at a 1/2 inch. And I'll put this away. I haven't really played with this much, and I don't really know what goes in first. There's also another part to it that I haven't used yet. So, very thankful for that and for the company. Years ago, HP contacted us, and I'm going back, oh my goodness, I don't know, 15 years. And they wanted to know if we would like to try out their printer. Reason why I still have an HP. So we tried it out, and at that time it was like $500. And they're not now. Now they're like $250 or $300 or something. And it's a photo printer. And they said, just try it out. Send us a letter. Let us know how you like it, and it's yours. Okay. And sure enough, we had the printer. And I've had an HP photo printer ever since, because that was very good to us. Now, my last HP photo printer, which is 4 years old, went on the fritz. Don't ask. I have no idea. My husband takes care of all of that. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm just folding all those 1/2 inches back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's all I'm doing. And at the end, if you want, you can, I'm just doing this quickly because I don't want this video to last forever. But yeah, so my printer went on the, something happened to it, and they couldn't help us remotely, so they said, we're going to send you a new one. Just put the old one in a box, and there'll be a shipping label, and send it back to us. And so I have a new, the newer HP Envy Photo 7155, and it is fabulous, just as fabulous as my other two that I've had. So, and I am on the Insta Ink program. So this is going to be just fine. And what did I do wrong? Let's see. I should have come up with, okay. So this is how this is what's you're going to come up with is this. It's going to look like this. Okay. Once you've got it done like that, you want to take it, and I don't know, did I fold this wrong with that because I wasn't paying attention? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just have to cut this end off. I don't know what I did wrong, but it's not something I need. I just have an extra end. Okay. So what you want to do is, after you've done your, your made your accordion, you're folding back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Nice burnish with your hand or your bone folder, just so that it's, nice and even. And it's got, some really nice folds in there. Then you want to put it down, but you want to make sure you're on this line, not on this, not on this. You have to be right here. So what I'm going to do is grab a clip or two, and I am going to clip it here. Here. These are quilt clips, and I use them for quilting. Well, I used to. I don't quilt as much anymore. But you can get like 100 in a package for, I don't know, not very much money. So, there you go. And that's where your pages are going to go. Okay? And then you want to make sure that when you glue it on, you're gluing on the paper, not here and not here. So you might have to do some manipulating to make sure that you are only on that paper edge, and it might take as much as squeezing it. Okay, so you take your glue. You can use you don't have to use these clips. You can use paper clips. They work just as well. See, like that. So, but because I have them, I'm going to use my trusty little clips here. Here we go. We are going to just take our glue, and again, I'm using Fabri-Tac. It's my go-to glue for everything. There's a little snip here that's not straight. Right? And I am just going to take my glue, put it on here. Check. Working on. I'd really like to know if you could leave me a comment. Let me know what you want to see. Doing junk journaling for almost 4 years. I started off scrapbooking for 20 with creative memories. Looking for some inspiration, I found Crafty Irina, and I made my first journal. It's a Peter Rabbit journal, and it is made with book pages and I did where you take the pages out and take some pages out, put some, and put in your other pages, leave in some pages, and I still have it. It's awesome. I love it. It's my favorite. It's my husband's favorite. Right on where I need to be on both sides. Push it over just a little bit. Yeah. It's easier because you can maneuver it easier on here without all your, without it all flapping around. And then, just like I said, make sure holding okay. And that's all you have to do. Everybody to keep my friend Tanya from Tatty Treasures in your prayers. She's got COVID and she is not feeling well at all. And if you don't already subscribe to Tanya at Tatty Treasures, I highly suggest that you do, because she is wonderful. She's become a very, very good friend, very fast. She has a great Facebook group that I love. And of course, Rach and Bella. And my friend Lynn has a Facebook group I just found out today. I don't know. I've been following her for so long and never knew she had a Facebook group. But I'm sure glad I found out now. She's starting a new series, which is awesome. She comes up with the best ideas. Her name is Sparkle on YouTube. And she comes up with the best ideas. She's great. She's been a very dear friend. So yeah, those are people that I dearly love and just really enjoy following. I'm doing a challenge over at Tatty Treasures right now on enchanted postcards. And it goes for 4 weeks. And you post your postcard that you make. And then at the end of the 4 weeks, I think you get entered into a drawing. Pretty sure that you get entered into a drawing. Over at Line.Arrow, Natalie, I do some guest design work for her. And, oh, her kits are beautiful. They really are. And I make journals usually when I do design teamwork. I usually do a journal. And so I do guest design because it does take me a while. I like to show the whole thing, the whole kit. So I just finished a sepia toned one for her. You can watch it on some of my videos, my previous videos. So that's it. There you go. That's your book. Sorry, it's this way. And once you've got that down, all you have to do is remove your clips. And you've got your spaces for your pages. But before you do that, we have to cover this, which I decided would be, yes, I did. Or no, hold on a second. Pages for in here. So yeah, I have to get my cutter back out. Said this at the beginning, but I resized this kit. There's several pieces to this kit, and it is from a club I used to belong to that is no longer a club. But she has fabulous digitals, and I believe she's selling them now. Her name is Carrie Ann. And the club was Shabby Art Boutique. So if you go on Etsy and look for Shabby Art Boutique, I'm pretty sure she's got her digitals now on Shabby Art Boutique. Any of her old digitals, I don't know. I don't know if she's selling those or not. But that's where part of this, this part of the kit came from. It's a huge kit. So I just resized it so that I could make this book. Folio. Anything you want to do with it, really, is fun. So that's going to be the top. So I'm going to make, let's see, I think I'll make this the inside cover. This, my my back cover. But remember, we're not going right up to that fold. We're going up to, you know, the washi tape. So we're going to have a little bit overhang, but we can take care of that in a minute. So can you see that? I'm not going all the way up to that edge. I'm going up to just before that edge. Down the washi so that you wouldn't see the white. Okay? So let's get some glue on there and get this glued down. And I really wish I had set my timer. Continue this video, not to, you know, obviously not right now, but to decorate the pages and to make these awesome tags to go inside our botanical. This will end up being botanical. I know it doesn't look it, but I love pink. And I haven't worked with it for a while, so. I've really gotten a lot of inspiration from this new collaboration, How to Botanical. If you want to go and take a look at Rach and Bella Crafts, YouTube, Instagram. If you type in, if you do hashtag How to Botanical on Instagram, you'll see everybody's. It's been a great collaboration. A lot of people are participating. Mind Art Arrow, she's got some great videos that she did for it. She's got a new kit out as well, and I can't remember the name of it offhand as well. Video over at Junkers. I think that's the name of it. Oh my gosh, I can't remember. But anyway, sometimes I video over there for them. I used to be pretty much regular, but I've got a lot of things going on. So now see, I'm not going right up to there, but I am covering up my washi up there because I want to be able to bend that. And we can trim it. There's no worries about that. So just make sure that's nice and secure. Little, where is it? There, I don't know where it is. Oh. I have no idea what this is. It is I got it from Pampered Chef 150 years ago. But it works so good in my craft room. And let's see. I just want to make sure that I'm upright. I want this to be in the front, but it doesn't matter. They're both pretty. I just want to make sure that's lined up. And my space looks the same on both sides. spreading your glue with your silicone brush is really a great idea too, because you don't get any lumps or bumps. The glue dries seemingly faster. So, and if you do it when you, I work a lot with fabric and textiles and lace, and if you spread your Fabri-Tac, it won't seep through your fabric. So just spread it and then just give it a minute, and then place your fabric down. All right, now what we're going to do is attempt to cut this perfect, because you know I'm all about perfection. Oh my goodness. I try not to be perfect. I can't help it. I just feel like, you know, it's funny because people say it all the time, you know, nothing has to be perfect in junk journaling, but everybody does such a perfect job. I think what it is that it doesn't, you don't have to worry about it because it can be fixed. If you watch Sparkle's video today, there is a perfect example. Her sewing machine acted up when she was doing something. I forget what she was making, because I watch her every day, and she does like 2 videos a day. I don't know how she does it. She is amazing. She's an amazing woman. Anyway, she made a mistake, or her machine acted up, and it caught the threads. Well, she didn't throw it away. She was able to make something out of it that was beautiful. So yeah, never, I mean, no, it does not have to be perfect, because it can always be fixed or used for something else. And I'm going to save that because it's pretty, and put this over here in my little container that I take everything apart and put away after I have finished my project. Container from a salad or something. You know, those plastic things that you get your... Okay, I have a little bit of glue seepage that came out here, so I'm just going to take my eraser. It's just a white eraser. I have a bigger one. I have a better one than the pencil, but I had it out earlier. I mean, because I always have a little seepage. But anyway, as long as it's white, you know, you can't use a regular eraser because it will leave it all dirty. But use a white eraser and just go along where you gooped it out, you know, where your glue gooped out. Any glue, it doesn't matter. And yeah, comes right off. It makes it nice and smooth. It's like it wasn't even there. So here is where your pages are going to go. Now, I am going to put this one aside, and I am going to continue with the one I was making in my last video that didn't record. So here we are. So what I did was I put some glue inside my valley, and I took my page and I glued it in. And then the next one, same thing, and I glued it in. And the next one, same thing in the valley. And then as you can see in the valley, so like you take your paper. Here's your spine. Here's all your valleys and your you know, peaks and valleys. and you put your paper, you put your glue in the valley here. And then you take this piece, your page, you put your glue inside here, you put your page there, and then you press it down. And then you do your next page, you put your glue in here, take your page, so I'm just going to take these two, I'm going to put this over here and finish the one I had started videoing, just to make things quicker. And you can see a more final project in less time. My way of editing. No, it's not. But if any of you happen to have a good editing program that is for a person who is technically challenged, please let me know how you like it and how it works for you. And I am going to use, I think this was going to be my next page, because I'm going to use, just going to press that down, making sure that my pages are even. As you can see in this journal, in this book, I did it right. My spine went all the way down, which is what you should have it look like. In this one, which doesn't matter, I mean, no one's going to be the wiser. I didn't go all the way end to end with my spine. Should. So, you're just taking and making sure that you're using your, what did I say, 7-inch? Yeah, your 7-inch, your 10 by 7 to do your, this, so that, yeah, so that it's just as long. But like I said, it doesn't matter. No rules. Perfection, just no rules. Got a little glue there, so I'm just going to take my eraser and I'm going to take that off like that. How simple. And then my last page. Yeah. So let's see. Wait a minute. To actually, my last page is not going to be in a valley. Outside of the valley. And I could have done the same thing with this one. I could put that one on the outside if I wanted to, but I didn't. So this one is going to go here. So making sure that both of those are lined up, I am going to then ensure that that's going to work. I don't know. No, that won't work. No. Oh well. We'll just glue this in. Because if I had put that on the other side of this, it just would have been two pieces of paper up against each other. So that's not going to work. So that is all you do. Making sure that your pages are lined up, which mine are, and then just make sure you just hold that for a minute, that last page. I'm going to take a paper clip so I can move to the next step without wasting time. I don't know if a paper clip's going to reach, but we will try it. Reach. Other end as well. While that's drying, I will show you the next step. So, there you go. Isn't it adorable? It is the cutest book ever. And like I said, you could do, you know, as many folds, you know, the longer your paper, it doesn't matter. You can do as many folds as you want because, you know, as long as you can get it, you know, here, which you can. It's very simple. And right now it's not, these pages aren't flapping or opening because I have that paper clip there so that that glue will sit nice. Page, I just want to make sure gets nice and dry and make sure. And like I said, when you're putting your pages in, it doesn't matter how long your spine, you know, your full, your accordion, it doesn't matter really how long it is. You know, to me, this looks better because, you know, it's as long as the book. So my pages will be as long as the book. You know, I'll make my pages that tall. These I cut down to fit inside that. You know, those, I didn't want to make it that noticeable. If I put these in here, it would be noticeable. So I'd make my pages longer, you know, 7 inches longer. That's all. But, and I will, because this will be another one. And I have another one still. I have this one. So that's how many times I've videoed. And we really, really, really pray that God will have a video for me to put up. There's some glue there, so I'm just going to take my eraser. Okay, so then the next step is, and I'll do this really quick because let's see if I have a template in here. I have a little bunch of templates for different size pockets and stuff that I use, and tag templates, you know, things that I've printed that haven't come out well, and so I use them for templates. So I wanted to show you, I don't think we've been on too long, so I'll show you my first thing I'm going to do. And that is my front and my back pocket. And I have templates for these, so I cut my templates. And these I just made myself. So these, I believe, are my 3-inch pockets that I use. Yeah, you cut your piece to 4 inches and then you just kind of cut there and fold it up. And that's going to be my front pocket and my back. So it's a 4-inch piece, you know, 4 by 4, and then just cut it, fold it so that you can put it here. But before you do that, you need to make a gusset. Now, all you do to make a gusset is to take a piece of paper that's, I think it's an inch. Yeah. And you're going to fold it one way. You could use your scoreboard. As a matter of fact, it works much better if you do. I'm trying to hurry, but I want to do it the right way because I want to show you the right way. So all you do is you take your 1 inch and you take your score tool. Am I out of frame? No, I'm in frame. My camera's above me, but. So you take your score tool like this. And you go, let's see, I'll go a quarter. This is a little bit, this is 1 1/4 inches. So go at a 1/4 inch because you're going to make, peaks and valleys. So go 1/4 inch, a 1/2 inch, and then inch. And then all you want to do is fold it this way and then fold it back and then fold it this way. And that will give you your little fold. And then you want to, then you want to put it on your pocket like so. Okay, I'm going to put it, you want to put it so that, let's see. On your pocket, so it's like you've got your valley, your peak, and your valley. Okay, so you're going to just take some glue, just precise, but you don't even have to do this part. I just like my pockets to be able to open up. So I'm going to put some glue here. I'm going to take it so that my, or whatever is that way. And I'm going to put it right, I don't want to do it on my scoreboard because I don't want to get it dirty. So I'll use a piece of my delicious paper here, my nutmeg and cinnamon paper. Just on the edge. Cut the top. There's nothing on the bottom, so you don't have to worry about that. And then just take it and put this on this side. If it's long enough, which it is, with your mountain on this side, right? See? On the other side. So pocket tonight, and we'll do the rest tomorrow. We're all good. Yeah. right on the edge. Okay, so let me get rid of this. And so I always keep my offcuts because, yeah, you can use them for so many things. And I'm going to place my pocket here. My washi is, remember? So you don't want to go past this washi. You want to go to the edge of the paper. So I'll put a little bit of glue on both of these little gussets. On my pocket, so I want to put some glue on that too. Anything that you put in your pocket won't be compromised. It'll go all the way to the bottom. Okay, so that's what your pocket's going to look like on the inside. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to not on that edge. I want to go to where the washi is, not where my fold is. And it's going to come pretty close to the edge of my book. And I just take like my little ruler or whatever, and I go in here and I find that where I glued it, and I just press it down. Oh gosh, I pray I've been praying. Because this is such a cute idea. Such a good project. It's fast. It really is. I'm making it a lot more complicated than it needs to be. I'm just not with the program today. Bottom of my my paper, my cover. I'm sorry, there's a little glue there. I wanted to get off. Okay. So here we have the cover. I don't know if you can see that. Let me. There. Is that better? It's got some writing on it. It's a letter. Open it up. It's like, dear something, blah, 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 blah. I really don't know what it says. But anyway, it's a letter. Very thoughtful one. Now, 18, I think, December 13th. Yeah. So anyway, that's what I used for my cover. And I use that for my pocket. And as you can see, let me grab something like one of my postcards maybe, just to show you this is a good size pocket because, and I made it this way on purpose because I wanted to make sure I could get like a postcard or something in there. I don't know where my postcard is, but this is about the size of a postcard. And it fits perfectly. And you still have so much room in there. Look, you could put so much stuff in there. And all kinds of things. What else? I have these little cards we could put in there. Little botanical birds. You put those in there. I mean, this is a good size pocket. And I'm going to have one on the front and one on the back. And then we have some very special ones for our pages, which I think we can take our paper clips off so that you can actually see our pages. So you've got 4 pages. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. So you actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the neat thing is if you wanted to make this a journal, which is such a cute sized journal, I mean, I think it's a great sized journal, you could easily use one of these pages as a writing page, or inside one of the pockets that we're going to be making, you could put paper for the person to write on. I mean, these pages are very, very legible, you know, easy to write on. And so yeah. Anyway, this is my project for today and tomorrow. I hope you all have a great evening or morning from wherever you are. And Daniela, my message to you, if you happen to see this video before I get in touch with you, I'll be getting in touch with you. I'll send you a message. I'm very, very excited to say that Daniela has asked me to do some work with some of her papers, and I am excited. It's Daniela from Lily Fee the Witch, Lily Fee Witch on Etsy. She has the most gorgeous collages, and I am just so excited. I can't even tell you. So I'll be doing some design work for her. And Ellie, I'm still working on my baking journal, which I will be filming some of that as well. But I had to get this made, and I just wanted to turn on the camera and just have some time in my craft room after such a devastating day. And so I know a lot of you are on Instagram, and if you're like me and you design like me, which a lot of you do, I follow Heather from Ruby and Pearl XO. And I'm going to ask you to keep her in your prayers as she has suddenly lost her husband. He's gone to heaven, and she's devastated. And also, if you could be praying for Lori Fusco, who is Lori on the Ridge. Her husband passed away suddenly about 2 or 3 months ago, and she still isn't videoing. So if you could keep them in your prayers. We are a community, we are a family, and I love that we could come together in prayer and in good thoughts. And I know that Heather would appreciate it. So yeah, leave her a message over on Instagram if you are on Instagram. And if not, visit her Etsy store or Facebook. She's also a design team member for Graphic Fairies. You might be able to leave a message there if you belong to Graphic Fairies. And yeah. So for somebody who lost her husband, but for some reason God decided to do a miracle and bring him back. My husband died of a heart attack in May of last year, 3 times. And called a widowmaker heart attack. And but the EMTs got him to where he needed to be in time, and he's alive and back to work part-time because he doesn't like to be retired because I'm always in my craft room. So with that heavy, heavy-hearted news, I love you all. be safe, and God bless. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.